everybody, it's Kelsee Briana J. And guess what today is? It's Sephora Recommendations Day because that time of the year is here and you all already know what it is. It's time for us to fill up these baskets and make it rain at Sephora because Sephora is giving us our annual discount. It's about to go down. I already have my cart filled. I definitely wanted to let you all know what my recommendations were as well as what's on my wish list, what I'm going to be buying and all that good stuff like that. So if you are the event starts on 4/9, and guess what? Guess what? This year they gave us 20% off. Sephora normally gives us 15% off in the spring, but they decided to throw us a little 5%, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it. So I already have a lot of things that I want, so that extra 5% off is gonna definitely come in handy. And if you are a VIB member, you get the 15% off, which is still amazing, and that starts on 4/13. And then if you are an insider, you get 10% off. So if you haven't joined because you don't even have to spend anything, and you can just get that 10% off, and that starts for you on 4/15, and the event ends on 4/19. So I always look forward to it, and I always tell myself, oh, I don't have that much that I want to buy, I'm just gonna buy a very little bit, and then I end up spending all this money because I'm placing all these multiple orders the whole time. So I'm excited to share my recommendations as well as what's on my wish list. But before I get into that, I do want to take the time to dedicate this video to somebody that we lost that was so special to the beauty community. That person is Miss Carla Cox. And a lot of you all may know and recognize her because she always left the sweetest, most kind comments down in the comment section, and I really am going to miss her. Her daughter reached out to me about a week ago and told me that she had lost her battle with breast cancer, and it really affected me and my friends, because we all know her because she is so amazing. I actually got a chance to connect with her one-on-one because my friend Grace of Everyday Edit was hosting a giveaway for her 10,000 subscriber mark, and she had recently taken a class with me at Kel Belles University, and because she had learned so much and improved her makeup technique, she wanted to give back to her subscribers for reaching 10,000 subscribers. So the person that won that contest was Miss Carla Cox, and I was so excited to see that she had won. You know, giving back to her community was amazing, but it was extra special to me because it was somebody that I knew and somebody that supported me as well. So I was super hyped to be able to have that opportunity to get to know her a little bit more personally outside of the comments, which I already felt like I knew her from the comments, but just being able to spend that time connecting during the class was just so special. And it's something that I will never forget. And I said I wasn't gonna cry, okay. I know that this is something that she would have enjoyed if she were able to see it today. So I wanted to dedicate this video to her because she was truly special, and I wish more people were like her. But I'm just glad I got a chance to know her. So I wanted to do this now in this video because I know a lot of you all watch this video from me every year. And so I wanted to make sure that her legacy is honored, and I want you all to know that she is gone but not forgotten. Miss Carla, it's for you. So y'all, let's get into these recommendations and let's do it for Carla. So let's start off with skincare, and I want to recommend this serum. This one is the Tatcha the Dewy Serum. Y'all know I love Tatcha skincare. It's like my go-to skincare brand because it just works so well with my skin type. I have combination skin. Tatcha skincare is very gentle but yet effective because I really see a difference when I use it. My skin feels nourished, it feels healthy, it feels complete. With Tatcha skincare, I do not notice that any of their products irritate my skin. So I was so excited to see them add a serum on, so I made sure to get this, and I love it. So if you all have not tried anything from Tatcha, look them up. Their products are amazing. I was actually just watching a live with the founder of Tatcha on Sephora's Instagram, Instagram, and it was such an amazing conversation because the owner truly cares about the inside as well as the outside, and how skincare is supposed to be just this really nice self-care expression for you to feel good about yourself whenever you do it. I just love everything she said. It was just super nice, and I was like, you know what, I knew it was a reason why I love Tatcha. So I recommend this as well as pretty much anything Tatcha has. I've not tried a few of their products, but for the most part, everything that I have tried is amazing, including this. Love it. That's all I have for skincare. I know y'all are like, really? I am really not a skincare junkie. I like my skin to look good. I will try new skincare, but do I feel like I have to try every single thing? Not me. For me, I like to see color and I like the makeup. So let's get into that. Let's do complexion first. And I kind of lumped all the complexion stuff together. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed this time that there are no new concealers, because normally we get a lot of new concealers in the spring, but I don't have hardly any. I guess they said they just threw all the concealers at us over the past few years and we don't need any more, but we always need them. But I have some other complexion products here, like this baby right here. This is amazing. This is the Porefessional Super Setter Long Lasting Makeup Spray by Benefit. I think this does make a difference in the longevity of my makeup, but even more so than that, I love how it makes my skin look and feel so glowy. So I love this. Whenever I spray it, I see an instant difference, and it doesn't make my skin too glowy to where it's like, oh my gosh, my makeup is gonna break down in like 5 seconds. No, this gives me a really nice glowy finish without doing too much. So this is gonna be perfect for me for summer, and I love it. I have some powders here. My Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Powder. I mean, I don't know how many times I can tell y'all that this is the bomb, but it's the bomb. If you are my complexion or deeper, you need translucent honey, because it is the updated version of a banana powder. Honey just, it's like honey, I can scan. You need this. It is amazing. Gucci finally made its way over to the States, and it is available at Sephora. I'm so excited, y'all. I love this Gucci powder. It is the absolute bomb powder. I have been wanting to have this over here for months. I got mine last year, and I did a video on it already, so definitely check that out. And I still use it now. It is the bomb powder. I actually think I'm gonna pick up another shade in the shade 6, just to put that in the center and put 7 on the perimeter. Next, we have some liquid foundation. So let me start off with the lighter weight one. This one is the Lancome Skin Feels So Good Hydrating Skin Tint, and this is a holy grail product for me. And prior to my Fenty skin tint video, I never really talked about this one on here, because this one is a foundation that I use more so in real life than I do on camera. So for days when I'm just doing my thing out here, then I put on this foundation, and it's just perfect because it evens out my skin without giving too much coverage, but it also gives me a little bit of coverage so I don't feel just naked and afraid out here. I just love it. It's just smoothing. I love the color. 05N is perfect. Mine says it's expired. Okay, I need to get another one. Mine expired 0720. I gotta get another one. I had no idea. Next, I have the newest member to the lineup, the Fenty Beauty EAZE Drop Blurring Skin Tint, and I really like this one as well. Now that all the reviews are coming out, this one is getting a lot of mixed reviews. Some people don't feel like it sits well on their skin, and I totally can see where they're coming from with this. However, I'm one of those people who really likes it for what it is. It is a lightweight product. You put it on, you get a nice even glow, and then you set it. For me, that gives me everything that I need for every day, and that's why I still recommend and I still really like this product. I would say if you're interested in it, try it for yourself, because everybody's going to have a different opinion on whether or not it'll work. For me, it does. It just, to me, comes down to, do you like sheer coverage, and how do you feel about a glowier type formulation like this one? How does that perform with the way that you do your makeup? Now let's talk about this foundation from LYS. This one is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. And when I say this one is a new holy grail for me, I mean it. I have it on right now. I think it is absolutely lovely. It's such a nice glowy foundation. And the kicker is, is that this foundation is $22. I'm like, Tisha Thompson, how did you create this fire of a foundation with this type packaging? I mean, it's pretty weighty for $22. I am blown away. This is honestly one of the best foundations that I have tried all year. It is so amazing. It's so glowy. It'll work on, again, a lot of people's complexion, but it just comes down to how do you like the finish of your foundation, because it's not completely glowy to where it leaves that really sticky residue on your face, but then it's also not matte. It's really, really cool. I highly recommend trying it out. I love it. It's one of my favorites, like I said. Lastly is my new baby, the KVD Good Apple Foundation Balm, which if you can get your hands on your color, you know how I feel about it. If you watched my video, you'll know that I love this so much. I think it's an amazing product. I think that it applies beautifully if you know how to apply it. You have to be very precise with how much you put, but once you get that down pat, I just feel like the way that it blends out and it looks is just so impeccably gorgeous, and I love that it's super full coverage, so you be versatile with the way that you use it. You can apply it more sheerly, or you can build it up to be full coverage. It is totally up to you. But I love this foundation so much. It gives me flawless skin, and what I love so much about it is that it's full coverage, but it does not feel like it's full coverage. So next, let's talk about some brow products, and I really love this. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, and this product gets your brows on lock. Your brows will not be moving with this, and I love how it gives you that really nice wispy look, and it gives you the ability to mold your brows however you see fit. So if you're a person who has really unruly brows and you want to be able to shape and mold and bend them however you need to, this right here is going to be your best friend. And I will tell you, for myself, this right eyebrow, the tail over here gets really curly, and I have to spend a moment to kind of mold it down so I can trim it so it's not just super cray whenever I'm grooming my brows. And a product like this is going to take away all that time that I spend trying to get my brows to lay down, because it's just going to do it for me. It's going to freeze them. You remember on Black Panther when Shuri was like, freeze, you froze. That's what this does. It froze them. Freeze. Brow freeze. Next is a newer product from Charlotte Tilbury, and Charlotte is coming for the brow game. So this one is the Brow Cheat Micro Precision Brow Pencil, and I love this brow pencil. Now, I will say that it has a little bit of slip to it, which you have to be careful with that, because with products that have a little bit more slip and that aren't as dry, you can go overboard a lot faster than you will with the brow products that's drier, like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. That's a drier brow pencil, so you can go in a little bit harder and it's not going to give you all that pigmentation up front. This brow pencil is going to give you that pigmentation up front, and I really love this because it's combining two of my favorite elements in brow pencils. So it's really small, so you can be detailed with it, but it also has that angular tip, so you can draw on those hairs so it kind of looks microbladed, and I love that so much. So that's everything with the brows. Let's get into the eye category, and you guys, I don't have that many eyeshadow palettes or eye products to recommend for the first time in history. I don't know what was going on this season, but I just feel like there was a lack of eyeshadow palette launches. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, I really can count on both hands how many new eyeshadow palettes I bought that were truly new. You know, I bought stuff maybe to add to my collection, but it may not have been new. So today I'm just going to focus on newer products. So this is what I got. It's not a lot. I don't have a specific one that I love, but I love these Dior Quints. These are the Couture High Color Eyeshadow Wardrobe Powder Palettes, and I love these from Dior. And they have a lot of different color variations, but they don't have all of them on Sephora's website, because I do feel like they sell out really quickly from Sephora, but I love these so freaking much. Dior reformulated their eyeshadows, and I feel like they got a banger with these. As you see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my hands. This is just what I picked up. I have some more over there, and I know y'all are like, Kelsey, are you gonna post a video on them? Yes, I am. But y'all just don't even know how much content I have for you. You just don't know. These Tom Ford quads, love them. These are some of my new favorites in my vast collection of Tom Ford quads, because I have been collecting Tom Ford quads for shoot. So I have a good amount of them. And so these have quickly risen to the top, and these are my favorites, really. Like, if we're talking top 5, both of these are in there. And I'm talking about Desert Fox, for one. Desert Fox does things for me. It is a really beautiful mid-tone brown eyeshadow quad with the pop of gold. And I know y'all are like, oh my gosh, I've seen them before. But honey, the way Tom Ford formulates his eyeshadows, you really don't have a whole lot like that. So trust me when I say that's fire. Again, I will have my video links below as well as in here of me reviewing that. And then we have this baby. Now this one is a limited edition, and I may have to get a backup of this one because I think this one is my absolute favorite quad that I have from Tom Ford. And this one is First Frost. It's so pretty. This is kind of kicked Nude Dip to the side because it gave me a slightly bronzier, more golden version of Nude Dip, which I have loved for years. Nude Dip is one of my absolute favorite things I have in my collection. Like, if I'm talking about my favorite things, Nude Dip is going to be in there. And this one just kind of came through and said, you know what, I'm ready to shake it up, and it shook it up. So I really like this. I think it's amazing, and it's still on Sephora's website. So don't say I didn't tell you. That's all I got. Don't say I didn't tell you. And I have one more eyeshadow palette. Can you all believe that? Like, I told you, this is the shortest eyeshadow palette category ever. This baby right here is so punchy, it's so fun and unexpected. I love the CIRCO LOCO palette from Natasha Denona, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's too colorful, I don't know what to do with it. I'm telling you, you can add this as pops of colors to your neutral eyeshadow looks, so it's not so intimidating. But I did a video where I did 3 different looks using this eyeshadow palette, so definitely check that out for inspiration. But this is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes from Natasha Denona because it's so fun, it's so different, and it reminds me of a circus. I think it's different. We ask for different stuff, so when companies give us different stuff, we have to like consider it, you know? I love this palette. I think it's beautiful. I love the tones in here. I love the formulation. It's a great palette to have, especially if you can get 20, 15, or 10% off of it. It's beautiful. So that's it for eyes. I have a whole lot of stuff for cheeks though. This season was very cheek heavy. I'm talking bronzers, I'm talking contours, and especially cream blushes. I don't have a whole lot of highlight in here, but cream blushes, I got a lot of that. But let's start off with bronzer, and I just want to recommend it again, even though we've talked about it a few times. I don't want you all to forget the genius of Charlotte Tilbury in this airbrush bronzer. If you have not gotten a chance to try it, this is an amazing time to try it. But seriously, walk, don't run, or run, don't walk to get this bronzer because I love it. It's one of my favorite bronzers in my entire collection. Loves it. New product alert. This is the Patrick Top Major Sculpt Alert Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I have the shade She's Sculpted, and it is perfect for my complexion. If you have a deeper complexion than me, you still can wear this. Like maybe like a shade or 2 deeper, you can wear this because this goes on very deep. I had to apply it with a very light hand, and it showed up so beautifully and so smooth. This cream blended out so nicely, and it did not disrupt my foundation. This blended out like butter right on top of it, and it gave such amazing dimension to my face, and I really like it. I'm digging it. I think Patrick Ta's formula here is next level, and it's reminding me of something that Tom Ford has done. So that's a huge compliment because y'all know I love Tom Ford. These Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable blushes are beautiful. I have the one in the shade Apricot. I love it. It's so whipped and it's perfectly moussey. It's really nice applying it because it gives you really nice coverage, really nice color payoff, and I think they did an amazing job with this formula. LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blushes, and I really like these, especially underneath my foundation. I have found that that is what I love the most about this formula because it is a satin matte formula, which is different from mostly everybody else's cream cheek products. This one gives you a more mattified finish, so it's going to stay a little bit better. So if you put your foundation or whatever on top of there, that color just peeks through to give you a really nice pinched appearance. And I love that so much about these. And this one is my favorite one. This one is in the shade Kindness. Y'all, I just love peachy blushes. That is my favorite shade, or like a ginger type blush. That's what I'm here for. All the other colors are cute or whatever, but peach or die for me. I love the ABH highlighter in Ice Style. It's so icy. It's so blingy. I love a white gold. It just makes everything brighter and tighter and lighter and everything. I just love it so much. It's such a smooth formula. I love this formulation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I wish they would just give us a full range of this and make it permanent, because I think this is limited edition. I know the other one that they did with Omrizi was, and I love that so much. I used it so much. I actually want to pull it back out. That's how much I love it. But I love this one because I love a white gold. So I'm happy to have this one, and I might get a backup out of that. I don't know. This from Natasha Denona, the Love Cheek Duo. I'm telling y'all, cream is the wave. Love it. And then it's a duochrome highlighter, and I love them layered. They are so freaking pretty. This one is still on the site. I know this one was limited edition with their Valentine's Day love launch, but it's still there, and I would say scoop it up because it is so pretty. This is my favorite one that she has ever done, and I know this will look good on pretty much everybody, because who doesn't peach look good on? Find somebody. I'll wait. And lastly, in the highlighter category are these two palettes from Denona Myricks. And not only do they carry these amazing highlighter palettes, but they have so many of her products on the website now. So definitely spend some time getting to know her products, and know that I have a video coming up extremely soon doing a full face using Denona Myricks products. But I just wanted to let you all know. That's all I have to say. I just wanted to let you all know. I'm just going to point and let you all know. This one is light work, and this one is light work too. Both are beautiful, but I definitely get more wear out of light work one. Love those. So the last category of recommendations that I have for you all are lips. So let me just slide my lips on over to me and tell you all some of my faves. So let's start off with Charlotte Tilbury. And I actually have this on now on top of another lip product. It's a little combination I did. These are the Hyaluronic Happy Kiss Lipstick Balms. Love them so much. Oh my gosh, they feel so nice and pillowy on the lips. This one is in the shade Crystal Happy Kiss, which looks kind of pink, but it goes on my lips clear, and it feels so nice and so juicy. And like I said, I have it on right now. Let me put on some more. I've been talking a lot. And it just glides on. You could wear it by itself. It's just good. I could not make this video without talking about this LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment, and it's time for me to get another one. So I got this during the initial launch of the LYS brand, and ever since then I use this every single day. I just go to town. I even made a reels on Instagram about it with Erykah Badu. I was like, I go on and on and on and on because I just love it. It feels good. Once you start putting it on, it's like you can't really stop. I think it's so fire, and LYS is bomb at what they do, and this right here is super bomb because it gives you that really nice clear glossy mwah type look, but it doesn't feel too gloopy to the point where your lips are sticking together doing that little thing. It's not like that. It's amazing. I am feeling this new range of lipsticks from Dior. I did a full try on of these. I will have it uploaded as soon as I possibly can. But I love these. Those velvet lipsticks, they are so velvety. That is the perfect adjective for them because they apply so smoothly. So like I said, I have a video coming up soon of these, but they are very nice. You can tell that these are a luxurious formulation of lipsticks for sure. And I've talked about Gucci lipsticks so many times. Y'all just keep buying them because they're just so good. I think I might need to do a new Gucci lipstick try on video because I just am obsessed with them. Especially the matte ones. Love the color payoff. Love the way that they feel. They wear beautifully. I just am obsessed with the Gucci matte lipsticks. I love that new age matte, and I feel like Gucci has perfected it. So I just keep getting them because the colors speak to me. But that's everything from my recommendations that I have tried and tested, and I 100% stand by, and I think you'll love it. So I have a few honorable mentions that I have to test out and try for you all. Y'all, I am working as hard as I can to get these videos up. That way you all know what to do and what to buy and things like that. I'm still working on a few things, so I didn't want to recommend them to y'all, and I haven't fully tested them out and vetted it because I take that very, very seriously. So I know a lot of you all may have questions about this NARS. This one is the Sun-Kissed Bronzing Cream. I have not touched or tried or anything like that. I'm going to be doing a bronzer roundup video. And this one is in Casino. Oh yeah, that's definitely showing up on me. It blended out really nicely, really velvety like. Has a nice consistency to it. Oh, I'm excited to try that, honey. And it's deep enough for me. If you are a shade darker than me, it'll work for you. And of course, if you're lighter than me, it'll work for you. But after that, I don't know. But like I said, I haven't tested it, but just based on first impressions and knowing what I know, I don't know that that will work for anybody much deeper than me. I also have so many powders to test out, you all. The first one is the Tatcha, the Silk Powder. It's a loose powder. I actually used it in this tutorial that I'm going to upload tomorrow. So make sure you watch that. The Kelsee, the Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder. I have the shade Pillowy. It looks a little bit lighter in the pan, but sometimes you may want to get a powder that's a little bit lighter because powder has a tendency to go on a little bit darker, especially if you put it on top of other liquid products like your foundation and stuff like that. I have the new Armani powder. This one is the Luminous Silk Glow Fusion Powder. I bought the shade number 7. That one looks like that'll be a good match for me. I have the new Pat McGrath powder in the shade Yellow. I haven't even opened this yet. And then, I'm so excited to try these, but I haven't tried them yet. They are the new Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder, No Powder. I have the shades 3N and 4N. So here is 3N, 3 and 4. Smells good. I got y'all on the videos. Do not fret. Do not fret. I'm going to do a powder video. I'm going to do a bronzer video. I also am going to do a Westman Atelier video at some point while this event is going on. So definitely make sure you are subscribed. But those are all my recommendations as well as honorable mentions. I'm going to scoot over and include a few things that I have on my wish list that I'm probably going to purchase. The first thing that I'm interested in is a powder by One Size. That's going to be the first thing that I've ever purchased from the brand. And it's the Turn Up the Base Versatile Powder. And the reason why I'm so excited about it is because Patrick Starr is a powder person like me. So I cannot wait to try this powder out. And I'm holding this to the highest level because if you are a person who advocates for a certain product so much, you have no choice but to come out with an amazing product. You just don't. So I cannot wait to try that. And then I want to try the new Makeup Forever foundation, the Water Tone Skin Perfecting Foundation. I'm going to get that because I actually am going to do a video where I'm talking about different skin tints and things like that. I want to get some of the new Gucci lip products. So they're called the Gucci Rouge Debute Brilliant Glow and Care Lip Balm products. I want some of those. So those will be making their way into my cart. I also want to get some Orbe hair care because it's now sold at Sephora. But I'm going to be good though because I actually bought a lot of new hair care like last month that I haven't even cracked into. So I have to be intentional with my purchases. I also want to get a few more pieces from Westman Atelier so I can do a Westman Atelier video, like a complete roundup. I would also like to grab another shade of the KVD Good Apple, this shade 057. When it comes back in stock, hopefully it comes back in stock so I can get that good 20% off of it. Are you all interested in the Too Faced Teddy Bear It All eyeshadow palette? Because I had placed an order for that on Macy's website when they were doing 15% off. And for whatever reason, like they always do, Macy's did not come through and they canceled my order for no reason. I was like, you know what? I don't want it. I'll just get it during this event if you all are interested in it. So let me know. I want some of the Milk Cosmetics cream blushes for research purposes. And I think that's it. I don't feel like I have a whole lot of stuff that I want, but you already know how that goes. We'll see what all starts to drop because brands like to drop stuff during this event, and I like to drop it like it's hot and buy it. So that's everything that I love, everything that I recommend, everything that is on my wish list, and some honorable mentions. I want to know what everybody has in their cart. What are you all spending your money on? Let me know. It's one of my most favorite times of the year, and I'm so excited that we get 20% off. this year. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. If you like this video, like this video. If you want to further support this channel, shop through my links down in the description box because they are affiliate links. I do receive a small commission each time you make a sale. You know, down in the description box, when I link a particular product, it doesn't matter if you buy that exact products or not. As long as you click the link and it takes you to that website, I get credit for whatever you buy on the website after you click the link. So if you want to support me that way, I truly, truly, truly appreciate it because it comes right back to you because it helps support my channel and it helps me buy more things to give you all more content. Love you all. Can't wait to see what you're buying, and I will check you all in my very next video, which will be super, super soon. Smooches. Bye.